Creating the Indigo magazine for mental health and wellbeing certainly wasn't in the business plan for 2021. At the start of last year, of 2020, our business Neuro Headway was delivering a range of educational workshops and programs into schools by our practitioners working all across the country. And at that time, we were also working hard to transform the business model by making all of our programs available digitally, thereby making the delivery process much more practical for everyone. When the pandemic hit, our business came to a shuddering halt pretty much overnight, and as schools were closed and inaccessible to us, very unfortunately at the same time, exactly the same time, I was diagnosed out of the blue with Hodgkin's disease. It's a type of blood cancer, and I was told I needed to have 6 months of intensive chemotherapy. It was, needless to say, it was like the world as we knew it had completely turned in on its head overnight. And within just a couple of weeks, it was a question of coping day to day with the debilitating chemotherapy treatment. And of course also the fact that our schools were closed or in the process of closing, figuring out how we were going to move forward with our online workshop delivery plans and our roadmap that we had designed already. Of course, most of the population was struggling in one way or another with the effects of the pandemic, needless to say, and I was always very, very conscious. I was very aware I wasn't on my own with these things. Whilst I was going through my treatment and talking to friends and family of the importance of coping mentally and finding ways, however insignificant that they might have been at the time, just to focus my mind on the positive things and to be strong, mentally at least, was very clear to me. It wasn't always achievable, naturally, needless to say, and I looked for readily accessible and useful tools that were available to support me individually. There's a lot of really useful material out there already. And this actually is how the idea came for our magazine, how that came about. It was really about putting useful and accessible tools, ideas and guided meditations, articles and tips together, all in one place for people to use, to tap into as a centralized resource. And I really want to help other people develop strong and healthy mindsets, to support them in really challenging, really difficult times and in the good times too. We're moving forward, thankfully we're back online and we're moving forward with these plans that we had already mapped out, and we're looking really forward to getting started.